Welcome to the 2020-2021 Advent Children's Center school year. We're so happy that you've decided to come this school year, and we're going to do everything in our power to make sure that the children are safe and happy and enjoying as normal a school year as we can. We have a few changes, and we wanted to make a video for you to see if we could make it a little bit easier. We are going to have two carpool lines this year. One carpool line will be the blue carpool line. The second carpool line will be the green carpool line. The blue is the 3s and 4s. The infants, toddlers, and 2s will be the green carpool line. The blue carpool line will use the main entrance to the Family Life Center, and they will use the circular driveway just to the east of the main doorway. The infants, toddlers, and 2s, the green group, they will use the main entrance to the ACC, so they'll be entering off of Dean Street. If you will just pull up one at a time, the teacher, your child's teacher, will come to your car. They will take your child's temperature. We ask that the parents stay in their car. We would love for you to have a mask on. If your child's temperature is 100.0, they are not eligible for admittance for that particular day. If it's less than that, then we will remove them for the vehicle for you, and we will escort them straight to their classroom, and you will be able to move on through the carpool line, and the next person will come into the unloading area. Same thing for the blue group. If for some reason you come outside of your arrival time, we have special place for you. We'll ask you to pull up. You'll stay there. Once we have all of the age group that is proper for that unloading time unloaded, and those children have gone to the room, then we will address the children who are outside of their arrival time. Remember, the arrival times for the 4s is 8:45 to 9 a.m. For the 3s, it's 9 a.m. to 9:10. For the infants, toddlers, and 2s, that's my green group, theirs is 10 to 9 to 10 after 9. If you know that you're going to be arriving, if you have a doctor's appointment, or if you have to pick up early, if you'll give us a call and we'll arrange a time for you. We're going to have on the back of each of their carpool numbers a tag, and it has the cell phone number and the office number. Call either of those numbers when you get here late, or if you know that you're going to be arriving late or picking up early, we'll be able to arrange a time. Nothing from home, unfortunately. No backpacks, no lunch boxes. The children that are going to Trinity, I believe they have to have a brown bag, so we'll take your brown bag, we'll put it in the refrigerator as normal. Anyone that is in a parent or a driver, if you have been exposed or you're in quarantine, obviously we would not want you dropping off in carpool line. If that is the case and you're the driver, then you would have to park in the lower parking lot, and then have someone who is not in the quarantine, they would have to come and get the child from us. If you have little ones and they have things that need to go to the classroom, diapers, extra clothes and things, we're happy to do that. We just won't be doing any diaper bags or backpacks. We're so glad that you've decided to come for this school year. It's going to be a fun year, and we can't wait to have the children here. Thank you. Hi, I just wanted to let you know some of the precautions we're going to be taking. I know a lot of the parents are worried about the health and safety of the children. I feel that the procedures that we have in place are very good procedures. One of the most important aspects is our cleaning. We're going to be using an Avastat D disinfectant. It is rated to kill all of the appropriate viruses. We're going to be using a spray disinfectant. These will be things that we are going to be wiping down that won't need as much saturation. We also have some wipes that are antibacterial wipes that we'll be using on playgrounds and those kinds of surfaces. All of the staff will be using masks. Many of them have their own masks, and we've tried to get some kind of cute ones so the children aren't as intimidated by them. Also, many of them, at least for sure in the drop-off and arrival time, will be using shields in addition to our masks. So, and also the thermometers. We'll be using an infrared forehead thermometer. And remember, that temperature is 100.0. Anyone above 100.0, including 100.0, is no longer eligible for admittance that day. Anyone under that is eligible for admittance. Remember also that if a child does have a fever, if we send them home or if you detect a fever, they have to be free of fever for 48 hours without any fever-reducing medication. That might change. Some of the information is coming out saying that 72 hours is more appropriate. We're going to hold at 48 since that's what we talked about, but just know that there's a possibility that that could change. Remember that we're going to be cohorting classes, and that means that your child in your class will not have any contact with another class. That's going to help us mitigate the virus into just one classroom, but also if we have an exposure, it will only affect one classroom. We'd like to ask the parents to make sure that you're doing the same things that we're doing at home. So a lot of what we're going to do with the children is talking about proper hand washing. Remember that they have to sing a song, wash hands for 20 seconds. Also coughing, proper coughing procedures. These are things that we're going to be talking about continually through the day. They're going to wash their hands several times during the day. They'll have breaks to get outside. We're going to get them outside as much as we possibly can. The most important thing I think that the parents can help us is to triage your child every morning. Usually they get up and they're bubbly and getting ready to go. If you would just really take a good look at them, feel their head, see if they feel warm. If you feel like taking their temperature, that's all the better. But just ask them how they feel. Help them become better self-reporters, because some of the children don't know how to say, my head hurts. But if we talk about that, or my throat hurts, what does that mean? But be able to be a little bit better self-reporters on what some of their feelings are. The staff, all of the staff will be wearing scrubs. Several reasons for that. One of the staff's major concerns coming back was making sure they weren't going to take any of this home to their families. That was my response to their concerns. I don't think the children are going to be adversely affected by this. We've talked a lot about making sure we don't look like a doctor's office, because that's not what we are, but we will look a little bit like that. But this assures the staff that their clothes are going to be sanitized every day by me. They'll wear street clothes in, they'll change, and so there's not a transfer there at all. Staff will also be self-triaging in the morning. Everyone will have their temperature taken in. Everybody will be wearing masks. And again, hand washing will be probably the most vital, as well as social distancing. We have it arranged where staff will be arriving at different times. They'll be changing their clothes at different times, and they will really be with just their classroom at different times. Probably one really important thing that I wanted to talk to the parents about is the family agreement. And that family agreement is probably going to be one of the most important things that's going to keep our little classrooms here as much as possible. And what that family agreement is about is saying that you as a family realize that you are part of Miss Melissa's Bumblebee class and the 8 little children in there, and that you as a family are going to make decisions that are going to keep that family safe, intact, and healthy. So that means that you're going to wear masks when you go out. That means that you're going to stay away from large crowds, that you're going to practice really good hand washing, and you're also going to practice self-distancing. If something comes to the Advent Children's Center, it's going to come via one of these little people. So we want your family to do everything it can to protect your school family, and we will be doing the same thing. So we hope that all of these things are going to keep us safe and COVID-free and get these little people here and playing. One very important part of our health policy and our response to the pandemic is to let you know that we will be following DHEC's interim COVID-19 guidance for child care providers' management of suspect and confirmed COVID-19 cases. This is available to you at any time. It's updated daily. It is on the SCDHEC website, but I wanted to call your attention that you don't have to go look for it. But the one important part was children and staff should be excluded from the facility if they have any of the following with or without fever. Please remember that some of the children are asymptomatic and may not run a fever. Shortness of breath or difficulty swallowing or breathing, loss of taste or smell, new or worsening cough. This list is not a complete list of all of the symptoms, but only those that should trigger an automatic exclusion and evaluation for COVID-19. Other symptoms may include chills, fatigue, muscle body aches, headache, sore throat, congestion or runny nose, nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea. And it goes on to say that many COVID-19 cases show no symptoms at all. But and if a person is able to but remember that the person is able to spread the virus 2 days prior to these symptoms becoming visible. So please, if you'll do everything that you can to help us, if any of these symptoms are present in your child, please use the most discretion and keep them at home just for a time of observation, because the quarantining and the fall down effects from having a positive child or a suspected child will be something that goes through an entire classroom, not just your family. So we really do will respect your answers to our COVID questions every morning, but we do ask that you take the most precaution possible. Another of our important precautions for the 2020-2021 school year is that our parents will not be allowed to be in our building. One of the things that we enjoyed so much was that our parents could come and go, and we would get to see you every day. Unfortunately, we will see you and stop at the doors. So we wanted to kind of walk you through in preparation for the Meet the Teachers, and just to kind of let you know who everyone is and what rooms they're in. I'd like to introduce to you our school nurse. This is Sarah Parker. She's going to be in the office with me every day. This is going to be a nice opportunity for us to address the children as they come in and address any issues that come up during the day. So off to the next one. This is our toddler room. We have Miss Kayla and Miss Courtney. They were our toddler teachers last year. And this is our children who are 1 but not 2. So we have a small class, and we are so excited that they're going to be here with us. Because singing has been discouraged this year, Miss Lindsay, who is our music teacher and has been for several years, has agreed to do art with the children this year. They will have music in their room, they will be listening to music, different types of music, but they also will be able to practice different art techniques, and she's very, very excited about it. So I think the children are really going to enjoy it. The 2s this year will be the Pete the Cat classroom, Miss Tracy and Miss Sydney. Miss Tracy has been here for many, many years. Miss Sydney is here for her 2nd year. We have 9 2-year-olds, and we're so excited to have them here. Hi, these are our 3s. This class will have Miss Kathy and a new teacher, Miss Rose, here. We're excited. We've got quite a few 3s. Okay. We are really looking forward to a fun year. They're going to have so much fun with their friends, getting back together and seeing old friends. These are our 4s classrooms. We have 2 classrooms. We have a Bumblebee classroom with Miss Melissa and Miss Linda. Our Frog classroom is Miss Chris and Miss Jomari. We are really looking forward to having our 4s back. These will be our 3s, many of them that we missed for the last half of last year. So we can't wait to see how much they've grown and then get them to the point where they're ready to go to kindergarten next year. Well, it's time to get ready to go. We just wanted to let you have a quick tour of the Advent Children's Center for this school year. I wanted to remind you that the Meet the Teachers for the toddlers and the 3s is Monday, August 24th from 9 to 12, but it is by appointment only. If you check your emails, there's a link to the Sign Up Genius so you can sign up for your time slot. For the 2s and the 4s, it's Tuesday the 25th, same time, 9 to 12, same thing, go to your email, use your Sign Up Genius. All of the children will start school on August the 26th. We will offer early drop that day, and we will also transport to Trinity that day. So your arrival time will either be 5 to 8 for early drop, which you have to have a reservation for, or your time will be 8:45 to 9 if you're a 4, 9 to 9:10 if you're a 3. If you're a toddler or a 2, your time is 10 to 9 to 10 after 9. Please email or call if you have any questions. We cannot wait to see you. Cannot wait to get the school year started. Thank you.